Hello, my dears. Welcome to the next episode. As I said, in this video, I'm going to explain two major problems which are important for 12 marks. So, in your textbook, on page number 30, see problem number 6. On 20th June 2017, the godown and business premises of a merchant were affected by the fire, and from accounting records salvaged, the following information is made available to you. Stock of goods at cost on 1st April 2016. Okay, so my dears, here stock on 1st April 2016 means last year opening, right? And stock of goods at 10% below than cost as on 31st March 2017 means last year closing. Purchase of goods for the year from 1st April 2016 to 31st March 2017. This is current year information. Okay, up to the date of file. Next, sales for the same period means current year. Next, purchase less returns for the period from 1st April 2017 to 20th June 2017. So, current year purchase. Sales less returns for the same period means current year sales amount. Next, sales up to 20th June 2017 included 40,000 rupees for which goods had not been dispatched. So, this is the adjustment. See once again, sales up to 20th June 2017. So, current year up to the date of fire accident included 40,000 rupees for which goods had not been dispatched. Okay, so already we sold the goods, but the dispatch, the delivery is not made. So, delivery not made means in the business only we have that goods now. So, that means okay, this 40,000 rupees we have to subtract from the sales amount. Okay, this 40,000 rupees we have to subtract from the sales amount. Suppose if we made the delivery means the goods goes out. So when the goods go out, okay, we show as sales, but here the goods are not delivered, but we shown as sales. Okay, so that's why that not dispatched amount we have to subtract from this amount, total sales amount. Next, purchase up to 20th May 2017 did not include 20,000 rupees for which purchase invoices had not been received from the suppliers. So, my dears, here this is the adjustment to purchase. So, what is given? We made purchases. Okay, so we purchased the goods from the suppliers and also received the goods. But what we not received means we not received the invoice. Invoice only we not received, but the goods we received means okay, that goods we have now in the business. So when the fire accident is happened, that goods also we lost. Okay, but uh, as we not received the invoice, we not shown that amount in purchase value. So that's why now we have to add this amount to purchase amount. Okay, now total purchase we have to take this 20,000 rupees also. We not added this amount as the invoice is not received, but we have to add this amount because already the goods are received by us, right? So goods have been received at the godown. Goods salvaged from the accident were worth 12,000 rupees. Okay, saved stock is 12,000 rupees, salvaged stock, and these were handed over to the insured. Ascertain the value of claim for loss of goods or stock which could be preferred on the insurer. Okay, so this is a important problem. So listen carefully. So in this problem, gross profit ratio is not given. So when in the problem gross profit ratio is not given, what we have to prepare? We have to prepare the last year trading account. As gross profit ratio is not given in the question, last year information is given, so which we can prepare trading accounts. Okay, so here I prepared trading accounts for the last year. Next, current year memorandum trading accounts and statement of insurance claim. Okay, so first to find out the last year gross profit ratio. Okay, in the problem gross profit ratio not given means we prepare trading account of last year and we find out the last year gross profit. Okay, and the last year gross profit ratio only we take as current year gross profit ratio. Okay, right. So first I am recording the last year information in last year trading account. So first of all I am taking the last year opening stock in trading account debit side. In previous problems ratio is not given, ratio is given, so we not prepared trading account. In this problem the ratio is not given, that's why we prepared trading account. First opening stock is 1 lakh. Next purchases. Okay, so purchases from 1st April to 31st March 2017, 4,20,000. So that is last year purchase amount. Trading account debit side 4,20,000. Next credit side, last year sales. Last year sales 6 lakhs rupees. Next closing stock. The problem, last year closing stock is given, so this closing stock only we take as current year opening stock in memorandum trading account. Okay, so what is the last year closing stock amount? See, second line, stock of goods at 10% is below than cost as on 31st March 2017. Okay, 1 lakh 8,000 rupees. But my dears, here what is given, 10% below than cost. This is important. Okay, so 10% is below than cost as on 31st March 2017. The value is given 10% is below. So we have to take by adding 10% amount, because 10% below amount is given now, so we equal that amount to 100%. So how to get that amount means 1 lakh 8,000. This is also one of the major adjustment this problem. So 1 lakh 8,000 into, so here 10% below means this amount is equal to 90. So what is the amount is equal to 100. So how to get that amount? 100 by 90. So when we do this means, when like this mentioned 10% below than cost, suppose 10% above than cost mentioned means, okay, how we take 110 divided by 100. Okay, so remember my dears, below 10% means we take like this 100 by 90, above 10% means 110 by 100. Okay, so now here I am getting 1,20,000. This is the actual cost. Okay, now they show 10% is below, but we have to not take that amount as it is, we have to take the amount like this after adjusting. So credit side is more, 7,20,000 minus debit side total, the balance got 2 lakhs rupees. So this is a last year gross profit amount. By the help of this we calculate the gross profit ratio. Say in working notes I am calculating the last year gross profit ratio, which is not given in the problem. Okay, suppose if it is given in the problem, not required to prepare this trading account, right? So last year gross profit ratio, how to calculate means, on last year sales amount we calculate. Okay, so what is the gross profit? We got 2 lakhs divided by sales. What is the sales amount? 6 lakhs into 100. This is a formula. Okay, how to calculate last year gross profit ratio means, last year gross profit divided by last year sales into 100. So here I am getting 33.33%. So this is a gross profit ratio. Okay, next, now we follow the 5 steps. Okay, what is the first step? Identifying the fire accident date. So in this problem, what is the fire accident date? 20th June 2017. So memorandum trading account up to 20th June 2017. Next, the second point, calculation of gross profit. Okay, calculation of current year gross profit with the help of last year gross profit ratio. Okay, so here current year gross profit we calculate on current year sales amount. Okay, so in this problem how much sales is given? See, current year sales is given 2,70,000. Okay, how 2,70,000 means, see, total sales given up to the date of fire accident 3,10,000. Okay, but in additional information, one point is given regarding sales. See, sales up to 20th June 2017 included 40,000 rupees for which goods had not been dispatched. Okay, not dispatched. Not dispatched means we have to subtract that amount. If dispatched means no problem, but the goods are not dispatched. Okay, but we shown as sales. So that amount we have to deduct from sales amount. So 3,10,000 minus 40,000, that means 2,70,000 only we take as actual sales amount. Actually, this 40,000 rupees worth of goods also we sold, but not dispatched. Okay, so before the dispatch only the fire accident is happened. That means we lost this amount also now. So we have to deduct this amount. So we take the total sales note only 2,70,000. Okay, so on 2,70,000 we calculate current year gross profit amount. So what is the percentage? 33.33 percentage. 33.33 percentage means we can take 1 by 3, right? So here I am getting the gross profit of 90,000 rupees. Okay, second step completed, right? Now third step. In third step, we calculate estimated value of stock by preparing memorandum trading account. So in memorandum trading account, first we take opening stock. So my dears, your opening stock means last year closing stock only we take as current year opening stock, 1,20,000. Next, take purchases. For purchases, one adjustment is given. So I am taking the inner column. Current year purchases up to the date of fire accident is given, the 1,40,000. Add. See the adjustment. Purchase up to 20th May 2017 did not include 20,000 rupees for which purchase invoice had not been received from suppliers, though goods have been received at the godown. Goods already received. Okay, only the invoice is not received. Okay, now so we have to show that amount now, but we not show as invoice is not received, that amount is not included. But in fire accident that goods also destroyed, so we have to add that amount. So add not included amounts, that is 20,000. So in outer column we show 1,60,000. So these 2 points also important in this problem. Okay. Now I am taking the gross profit for the current year is 90,000, which we got in second step. Next, credit side, sales, 3,10,000 minus is 40,000. Not dispatched. So 2,70,000. Now we close memorandum trading account to get the estimated value of stock. So debit side total getting 3,70,000 minus 2,70,000 means the closing stock is 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so next we take that amount in statement of insurance claim as estimated value of stock. Estimated value of stock 1 lakh. So from this, to calculate actual loss of stock, we deduct value of salvaged stock. Value of salvaged stock. See in the problem, value of salvaged stock is given 12,000 rupees. Okay, the remaining balance only the actual stock of destroyed. The actual value of stock destroyed, that is 88,000. Okay, but in the problem, life insurance policy amount is not given. Sorry, not life insurance, insurance policy. Okay, general insurance policy amount is not given. So if amount is given means we compare the estimated value of stock with that policy amount, and then we apply. If this amount is more, we apply actual clause. Okay, sorry, average clause. In last problem we did know, but in this problem it is not required because policy amount is not mentioned. Okay, so we completed the problem. So this amount only we take as the amount of insurance claim, or it is also called amount of claim to be lodged. Okay, amount of claim to be lodged or amount of insurance claim. Okay, next I'm going to explain one more important problem. Your textbook on page number 31, see problem number 8, which is so important for 12 marks. So this is different problem, so listen carefully. See here, a fire occurred on 15 September 2017 in the premises of Excel Limited. From the following figures, calculate the amount of claim to be lodged with the insurance company for the loss of stock. Stock at cost as on 1st April 2016. Okay, so this is a last year opening stock. Stock at cost as on 1st April 2017. So this is present year opening. So present year opening means we also take as last year closing stock. Okay. Next, purchase during the year ended 31st March 2017, 4 lakhs rupees. So this is last year purchase amount during the year ended 31st March 2017. 31st March 2017 ended means that is last year only. Next, purchase from 1st April 2017 to 15th September 2017. So this is current year up to the date of fire accident purchase amount. Next, sales during the year ended 31st March 2017. 31st March 2017 ended means last year sales amount. Next, sales from 1st April 2017 to 15th September 2017 means current year sales amount. Okay. During the current year, cost of purchase has risen by 10% above last year's level. This is the important point in this problem. Okay. See once again, during the current year, cost of purchase has risen by 10% above last year's level. So current year, the purchase cost of purchase has risen by 10% above. 10% amount is increased to the cost. Okay, of purchase, and selling prices have gone up by 5%. Selling prices also increased by 5%. Cost price is increased by 10% and selling price is increased by 5%. Okay, so salvage value of stock after fire was 20,000 rupees. Salvage stock value is 20,000 rupees. So this is a problem. So in this problem also gross profit ratio is not given. So we need to prepare last year trading accounts to find out the gross profit ratio, and that last year gross profit ratio only we take as current year gross profit ratio. Okay, to find out the current year gross profit we use that ratio. Next, in the problem, insurance policy amount is not given. Okay, so insurance policy not given means average clause no need to apply. Okay, so the actual value of stock only we take as insurance claim amounts. Okay, now next, here what is important means this adjustment. Okay, cost of purchase increased by 10% and selling prices are increased by 5%. Okay, so like this given means we have to prepare two amount columns in memorandum trading accounts. One column is showing last year rate, one column for showing last year rate, and the second column for actual amount. Okay, now so observe carefully. First, I am taking the last year opening stock in last year trading account debit side as first item is 2 lakhs. Next, last year purchases 4 lakhs. Next, credit side, last year sales 6 lakhs, and current year opening stock is given that I am taking as last year closing stock 3 lakhs. So here by closing By closing the trading accounts, I got 3 lakhs of gross profit. So by the help of this, we calculate last year gross profit ratio. So that gross profit ratio we calculate on sales amount. Okay, now then last problem we calculated now. So like that we calculate. Okay, right. Got gross profit 3 lakhs divided by sales 6 lakhs into 100. So therefore gross profit is 50%. Okay, now we follow the steps. First step, identifying the date of fire accident. So what is the date of fire accident in this problem? 15 September 2017. So memorandum trading account up to 15 September 2017. Next, second step, calculation of current year gross profit. Calculation of current year gross profit. So my dears, in this problem, what is the sales amount? Yes, sales amount is current year sales amount is 10 lakhs 50,000. But my dears, in additional information, what is mentioned? The current year selling prices have gone up by 5%. That means that 5% increased amount is included in this. So first we have to deduct that amount. So in 10 lakhs 50,000, 5%. Okay, 5% means it is equal to 105 percentage. So we have to equal this amount to 100. 100 by 105. Okay, now why it is equal to 105? 5% is increased now. So that increased amount is included in this amount. We have to subtract that amount first before calculating the gross profit. So what is the actual value means 10 lakhs only. So on 10 lakhs only we calculate gross profit. So 10 lakhs into what is the gross profit ratio? 50%. So that means current year gross profit is 5 lakhs. Okay. So I am taking the current year gross profit in memorandum trading accounts to gross profit. So in which column we have to take? Last year rate column. As per last year rate we calculated 5 lakhs. Okay. Write the other items. First opening stock. Last year closing stock only, current year opening stock. The same amount we take in actual amount column also, because current year the values are changed, that levels are increased. Okay, so here opening stock means not current year amount now, last year amount only now, so we take as it is. But purchases current year is given 8 lakhs 80,000. In 8 lakhs 80,000, okay, 10% is increased amount is included. Okay, is equal to 10% above last year rate. So that means last year column how much we have to take? Only 8 lakhs. In 8 lakhs 80,000, 10% minus 10%, it is equal to 110 percentage. 8 lakhs 80,000 is equal to 110 percentage. So what is the amount equal to? 100 means 8 lakhs. So this 8 lakhs only we take. Next, credit side, sales. The sales also already we calculated now. So as per last year rate, the sales amount is 10 lakhs, 5% increase. So 10 lakhs 50,000 actual amount. Okay, next. So here my dears, to get the current year closing stock, amount as per last year rate, first we have to calculate, because what amount we get as per last year, to that amount 10% amount we have to add. Okay now, because in current year 10% values are increased now. So to get that amount, first we need to calculate as per last year rate, closing stock amount. So first I am closing the first column. Okay, so see here, debit side total 16 lakhs minus 10 lakhs. So as per last year rate, I am getting 6 lakhs of closing stock. Okay, but this is not a estimated value of stock. Okay, in current year 10% cost value is increased. So 10% increase means on 6 lakhs 10% means 60,000 now. So what is the current year closing stock actual amount? Yes, 6 lakhs 60,000 rupees. 6 lakhs into 10 percentage 60,000 add. So 6 lakhs 60,000 is the current year closing stock amount. This amount only we take as estimated value of stock. Okay. Now close the actual amount column. Your credit side is more. Credit side total here I am getting 17 lakhs 10,000 minus debit side total. The balance 5 lakh 50,000 is the current year actual gross profit amount. Okay, so this is a important point. Different problem. So try to understand this problem. Okay. Next, I'm taking the estimated value of stock. Estimated value of stock 6 lakh 60,000. From this amount, we deduct value of salvaged stock given 20,000 rupees. And the balance amount only means 6 lakhs 40,000. This is the amount of insurance claim or amount of claim to be lodged. You can practice the remaining problems up to 9th, and in next episode we will explain the calculation of insurance claim when abnormal items are available. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.